Time elapsing on section 6. Under some pressure, Albert Cabestan falls back. This was one of the toughest sections last year, and it's proving so again in 2016. Adam Raga with a golden opportunity. In terms of remaining in contention for victory, he can afford a maximum of just 1 mark. That's going to be tough. In the battle for second with Albert Cabestan, anything other than a 5-mark score will secure the place. Of course, if he does score a 5, the last 2 podium positions will go to a tie-break. And the tie-break here tonight will be a deciding double-lane race. Raga hoping that he won't need that to separate himself from Cabestan. Accruing a mark, making it to the top of the first half of this section. The second half has been the tougher for the riders so far. Fajardo and Cabestan both failing to make it through. Raga already with 1 mark to his name. He'll lose another on time as well at a bare minimum. Up the first step. The second step with basically no run-up posed great difficulties for Albert Cabestan, who failed to make it up. Raga with an opportunity to move ahead and take second, but he can't do it. Falls back down, and we will have a tie-break over second position. Raga's result there also guarantees Tony Bow the victory, regardless of what he does in this section, but I'm sure he'll be competing for pride. Cabestan and Raga both failing 3 sections. Bow only missed an opportunity to capitalise on the near impossible section 2. And now sits 9 marks up on Raga and Cabestan. If Bow can make it through this section, it will draw the biggest cheer of the night. Bow never celebrates until he's completed all of the sections. So even though he secured victory after Raga and Cabestan failing section 6, Bow will not celebrate until he gets to the top here. The first step completed, but this is where both Raga and Cabestan fell back. The crowd urging him forward. He's made it. He's got to haul himself to the top now. Putting himself diagonally across the section to give himself the maximum possible run-up and the best possible traction. 1 mark has elapsed on time. But Tony Bow makes it to the top to celebrate in Austria. Victory by a significant margin, made more emphatic by his dramatic climax to the night. Bow didn't even need a result from that section 6, but he got it anyway. Another psychological blow to Adam Raga's championship bid. Now he takes on Albert Cabestan in the battle for second. It's a double-lane race, one of the most picturesque double-lane races of the season, in fact. A level start for Raga and Cabestan. Both looking for second here tonight as they skirt around the outside of the fountain. Albert Cabestan has a slight lead. Extends it at the turn. Raga slips down, foot down, and Raga is too far behind surely to recover from there. And that could be enough to give Albert Cabestan second. And what a favour that does for Tony Bow in the 2016 World Championship, as Albert Cabestan gets between the 2 title favourites to take second in Vienna Neustadt. Victory in the double-lane race gives Albert Cabestan his best result of the season and gives Tony Bow a significant championship advantage at the expense of Adam Raga. I made so many mistakes in the final. I rode well on the qualifying lap, but in the final I just didn't feel comfortable. A real shame because it makes the championship really tough. A very exciting end to the final, and actually it was exciting right from qualifying because Fuji put in a really good score on the first lap, which put us all under a lot of pressure to make the final on a day like today. In the final, I think I rode well. It was a bit of a shame because the 5s that I suffered were by millimetres, and without them I could have challenged Tony. But anyway, I'm happy with second position, and now the gap to Gironi is quite significant. We still have Marseille to go, but in terms of the third position overall, we've made a good step forward today. We can leave Austria satisfied. We all suffered on the first lap getting through. It was difficult to open any margins, but the second lap was much more difficult, a bit like last year, where we could really make a difference. It was a very good trial, and I'm very happy. I just have to thank Albert for getting in between us, which gives me such a big boost in such a short championship. But you